Hi, everyone. Welcome. Hey, Amal. Hey, Christina. Hey, Cal. Hi, my people. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome. Hey, Leslie. Thanks, Amal. I'm a little bit under the weather today, so bear with. Happy New Chinese Year. Hey, John Francis. Yeah. And as of tomorrow, I think we're going into Pisces season. Just gonna give it a few more seconds and then we'll get started. I'm gonna do feelings for you today. Tomorrow there's gonna be options for mini reads, and Sunday another live. And yeah, thank you, Cal. Hey, Bodil, thank you. Okay, so let's get all of the nonsense out of the way. This reading is timeless. I can't predict free will. Roles can be reversed. Take what resonates, leave the rest. It's a collective. Listen to any zodiac. We're all part of a cycle. It doesn't matter. It's all energy. So if the situation resonates, take it. Hey, Millie. If I say Empress, it can be Emperor. So just apply it to your gender, however it feels suitable. Yeah, I think I didn't miss anything. Mini reads are tomorrow. Sunday, I'm going to do a live. I'm going to try and do one to two lives per week. Maybe one every 2 weeks, depending on the energy I have. But personal reads are always there for you to book if you want one. I said everything. Okay. Energies are weird at the moment, guys. Honestly, expect past people to show up. I literally had somebody message me from 7 years ago
saying I gave him his number at a pub, and I was like, and I don't even remember him. Right? Kill Rubik's. I was like, okay. And then they start with hello, dear. And I'm like, I'm not your dear. I didn't say that. But I was very nice. Okay, before we go in, guys, you can be setting boundaries. You can like, don't be a people pleaser. But it says you're like, hello, my name. I'm not, hello, Yamaya. Yamaya's not my name, but you know, guys. Hello, Yamaya, how are you? And I'm like, sorry, who's this? I don't have your number saved. And then he said, it's so-and-so. You gave me your number at the pub. And I'm like, okay, I'm well. Hope you are well too. Like, clearly not asking any questions. And then he said, I'm currently in Ghana, my dear. What's new with you? And I'm like, nothing's new. Thank you. Wishing you the best is what I said. I literally sent wishing you the best. And then he said, can I get your socials? And I'm like, I don't feel comfortable giving my socials to somebody I don't know, let alone gave my number to 7 years ago in a pub. He literally said 2019. And I looked him up on Instagram and I'm like, I don't know you. And I don't think I would have given you my number without being judgmental or superficial. But it was like, I don't know, 40, not like somebody who I probably wouldn't date without, again, being superficial. He could be my dad. So, and then okay, I am gonna go get to the reading, guys. Hey, Irene. Hey, hello, everybody. It makes you cringe, doesn't it, Amel? Hello, dear. I'm like, That's the ick. I'm not your dear. And then he said, I'm not a bad person. I just want to get to know you. And I'm like, I'm not interested, but thank you so much. Wishing you all the best. And then he did these sad smileys, heartbroken smileys. Oh no. And then I just blocked him because he was about to type more. And I'm like, I can't get the hint. I mean, I was nice, and then I was like direct nice, and then I was like, nah, block. Life's too short. Anyway. Yeah. And I feel bad. Like, I'm a good person. I don't like to hurt people, but it's like 7 years ago, I gave you my number. We never met up in those 7 years. And now you're all devastated because I don't want to get to know you better. And he was probably in his late 50s and small and just like not my type. And I was like, hell no. Hell to the no. This is not how we're going to start Chinese New Year. This is the wrong energy, universe. I don't know if you heard me manifest. Look, we are manifesting the emperor. Exactly. So expect the past to come around, people. Oh, lordy, 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 lordy. Okay. Let's start. Let's start because this is a Yamaya love story. I mean, anecdote. It's just like showing you guys that, yeah, energies are wild. Okay, Aries. Put in your placement. I have Aries, Venus, and rising. Okay, let me put my timer on so I know what time I'm on. I won't be doing long readings today just because I'm not feeling 100%. Let's give it a start. We just blow my nose and then we start. Apologies. I'm going to mute this so you guys don't hear me snotting. Great. Let's get this started. My nose is all red. Fun. Whatever. Okay, Aries. How does the person on your mind feel about you? How do you feel about Aries? How do you feel about Aries? Ace of Swords. They feel attacked by you. I don't know if you had I don't know, I want to say fight, but an argument. They feel like, yeah, you might have won an argument, or they feel small. They feel unjustified, like, woe is me energy. Why? What is this about? Justice in reverse. I'm telling you who. I read the energy first. It says justice. I think my camera is completely shit right now. But it says justice in reverse. They feel like you've done them wrong. You could be dealing with a Libra. What's this about? Something, I feel like something in your past or their past. The Fool. You might have started over new and they didn't like it. Okay, this is a very one-off energy. This could also be a friend of yours, Aries, or somebody, an acquaintance, and you've fallen for the same person, and you got reciprocated love and the other one didn't. Say you have a girlfriend, you both fall in love with the same dude. I don't know. Somebody's feeling like you won. So that's one scenario. The other scenario is that you started over new and they don't like it. They feel like it's not fair. Maybe they're stuck. You're not. You could be dealing with an Aquarius here as well. Nine of Wands in reverse. You've let somebody go, or you've just given up on somebody. They don't like it. Maybe because they're still hoping for something. I don't know. It will vary from person to person. How else do you feel about Aries? They keep you close to their heart. I do feel like they think you're fragile, like they don't want to hurt you as well. Got the Strength card. They're holding back on feeling this intense connection. There's a past life energy here. You got the Strength with the Six of Cups. They're holding on to memories for dear life. I don't know. They want to make sure that there's a sense of some of them trying to keep manifesting you. Like if they are spiritual, they might be asking the universe for you guys to get together again. But there's a sense of them holding on to dear life with the memories that you guys share. Maybe because that you know what, that brings them comfort by daydreaming or visualizing the good times you guys had. Page of Cups. Okay, that was 4 minutes. Let's do 4 minutes 30. They also feel like they also feel like if they come towards you to ask for a new beginning, they're going to unleash not the beast, but they're going to dig up old wounds that should be buried. They're going to bury up skeletons in the closet that they'd rather keep closed, whatever these skeletons are. They also feel like you're in control and they're not. You're coming up as the Emperor Aries here. That's your energy. Okay. Okay, give me one last card. They have FOMO. They are in fear that you have moved on. I do feel like somebody wants to come back around. They might have left you out or you left them out, but there's some kind of them feeling it's not fair. Okay. Okay. Let's move on to Taurus. Let me put the timer right. Okay. Taurus people. Put in your placements. I hope you also guys set some intentions for the new moon if you haven't yet. We had the new moon yesterday, so now still good time to do it. I don't know if it was a lunar or a solar eclipse, but it was quite a powerful new moon. Okay. Okay. Taurus. How do you feel about Taurus? How do you feel about Taurus? Taurus. Taurus. Why? Oh my God, everybody's in woe is me energy. They feel like you've done them wrong. You got Justice in reverse fall out again with the Empress in reverse. They feel like you should have treated them better. They do want to revive this connection. This is a major arcana energy with this person. This is a strong soul tie you share with them. You got Justice, Empress, and Death card. I mean, all three of them are in the reverse. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Libra, Scorpio. Page of Cups. You're linked to Aries, Taurus. So listen to Aries link as well. And Aries, listen to Taurus. They want another chance, but they also feel like you're hiding from them or you're untouchable. They feel like you are now behaving like a dickhead. I'm sorry. That's their words, not my words. Don't shoot the messenger. What else? Right. You're linked to Aries. You guys have the same cards falling out. I'm saying we're all part of the cycle. They also feel like you're very resilient. Like you've despite the history maybe you guys have done or have had, you were able to overcome every obstacle. Like even them thinking about how they might have treated you in the past, they can see that you dealt it with empathy. But right now they feel left out. They feel like you're not treating them right. Again, it's that energy of them seeing clearly what's around them. And now they're sat in their woe is me energy. Hey, Faye, meets a Terry. I do feel like the conversation wants to come with you and them. They're holding Aries, you are linked to Taurus. Taurus, you are linked to Aries. You two have to listen to each other's reads. It's the same cards falling out, just in a different energy. Holding on for dear life. Again, the Strength card. They keep you close to their heart. I do feel like they're in hibernation. I feel like this time they're the ones that are hiding. The only difference I feel like is Aries, your person thinks you're hiding, whereas with Taurus, your person is hiding. They are looking at you from a distance, but I do feel like they want I do feel like a conversation is coming up. I don't know if they want it. Feels like this is going to be a divinely guided conversation. They keep a lot to the surface. I do feel like this person resents themselves for what they did. However, they then blame it to you. They're like, well, Taurus is behaving right now as if they don't care. And I need to chase Taurus, and I'm not interested in chasing Taurus. Okay. The Hierophant in reverse. They see you as not in your, they're not seeing you in a good light. You got the Empress and the Hierophant in reverse, Taurus. That's your energy. But I think it's because you've broken free from this. You've detached. You're no longer interested or engaged in this connection. Hierophant in reverse. Why? Page of... Yeah, you stopped talking to them. You've broken a cycle that you had with this person, which was this pull, push and pull energy, chasing, running energy. You've broken that cycle by not talking to them. And they're not liking that. So now they're blaming it on you. Okay. One last card for Taurus. The Tower in reverse. What are you avoiding? They might come in impulsive, and yeah, they're going to want your attention. Expect some kind of impulsive action because they don't want to wait any longer. But the energy that they're sat in is just, why are you treating me like this? And then you can say, well, because you treated me like this as well. So welcome to walking in my shoes. I don't know. No, don't say that. Be nice. Ugh. I don't know, guys. Just your intuition. Like I said, at the moment, everything's energies are off. This is weird. Okay. Gemini. Put it in your placements. Remember, Aries, Taurus, you guys are linked. Okay, Gemini. How do you feel about Gemini? Please don't do the same card. Okay, something new. They feel like you're very focused on your money. You might be traveling away from them. You might be on a travel, or they assume that you're, at the moment, you're just preoccupied with other stuff. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. They feel like there's no, why? They feel like, why? They feel like you're a loner right now, that it's not worth investing in your energy because you're on this spiritual path. I'm sorry, I'm just a messenger. They feel like you're unreachable. Like Gemini is hiding in their little shell. They're the hermit. I can't get to them because they're looking towards bigger and better waters, bigger and better horizons. I don't know the saying. You guys know it. You can always correct me. They do see you as very old soul wise. They respect you. This person has a lot of respect for you. They feel heartbroken though. They do feel heartbroken. I do feel like because they don't feel like they can invest in you right now because you are genuinely just not around, or you're not really giving off the vibes of being approachable in a way. Could also be that I also feel like the universe is stopping you guys from getting together because A, you're not aligned, B, there's something about a divine timing here as well. Clarify the Three of Swords, Ten of Swords. They're hurting big time, like multiple times. I think whatever pain you suffered, they're feeling it 10 times as much. I'm just hearing unbearable pain, heartbroken over this connection, whatever happened in the past that made you focus more on your money and your self-growth and self-love. Probably they triggered you, like most of these connections, that kind of DMDF constellation. Knight of Wands reverse. They're not taking action because they're intimidated by you. Got the Knight of Wands in reverse followed by the Four of Pentacles. They're holding back. Okay? How else do you feel about Gemini? Knight of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse. Five of Swords. You healed them. They might have used to been a player. They might have taken advantage or pulled you into a third party or a situationship or friends with benefits or something. But they can't let go of you. Since you detached, since you stopped talking to them, they feel you even more. They're trying to get over you, but they also admit how healing you were when you came into their lives. How else do you feel? Five of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, look at Taurus and Aries as well. It's the same card. Five of Pentacles in reverse. They want to come back into the warmth, but they're emotionally still not available. They're still having some inner demons. So they're still, their ego is still fighting their soul energy. Okay, so this person is not on your level. I do see them taking a leap of faith, but I do see them coming in when you got another love interest floating in. You got two people interested in you, Gemini, coming. Okay, it could be an Aries with the Fool. I think that's your only major arcana so far. Oh yeah, Virgo, Virgo and Aquarius. One last card. Seven of Swords. They're gonna come around. They're gonna come in with an excuse. They're gonna try and be strategic around you. Feeling they're gonna need your help. They're gonna come up with something, a reason to talk to you. Okay. Got Pisces energy as well here. Hey, Kiko. Okay, Cancer. Put in your placements. Oh, I was almost going to drink my candle there. I was like, oh, no, that's not my tea. Okay. Cancer. Whew. Hey, Chasing Peace and S. Simon. P. Or Simone. Let's see. Remember, 9 out of these 12 zodiacs should resonate. Like I said, Aries and Taurus are heavily linked. It's all energy. It is all energy. Okay. Cancer. How do you feel about Cancer? Ooh. They don't want to fight with you anymore. They also see you as a long-term commitment. They do see you like as somebody, as a best friend, but they might be trapped in something that's coming to an end. I do feel like they can't find a way out because there's some kind of trap Could be a home, a relationship, a marriage. What's the Eight of Swords about? Seven of Swords. Something they've been lying to people about. Something that they might not even see. They could be giving to something that's backstabbing them. I do feel like something's coming to an end. They will see. I'm just getting that. And at last I see the light. Da, 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 da. Okay, so somebody sees you as long-term life partner. They don't want to fight this anymore. I do feel like you guys had some kind of, what was the Five of Swords in reverse about? You guys tried to start over new. I do feel like there might be some unfinished business here with you guys. How else do you feel about Cancer? Four of Swords. They feel like you're very healing. I do feel like they're being watched by somebody and they keep hiding, but they watch you. So they're hiding from somebody whilst watching you in hiding. I do feel like this is a slow mover. They might have been giving to something else, but I do feel like they want to give to you. Their world is about to be turned upside down. I think something's going to come to light about a wrong judgment. They're reaping their karma. Whatever is keeping their trap, there's some kind of karma coming back around. What comes around goes around. Yeah. Okay. How do you feel about Cancer? Ten of Swords in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. Now, Page of Swords. In the past, I do feel like this person didn't see you. They thought you were like a pain in the butt. Sorry to say this. You weren't exactly what they were looking for. But at the end of the day, yeah, you turned out to be the one that got their heart. I feel like this person grew up in some kind of society wants this. This is how my love life should look like. But they never really truly experienced love until they met you. You're the best thing I never know I need it. That's the song that just came to me from Neo. I had to get that song. You're the best thing I never knew I needed. Somebody. Okay. And now I'm getting somebody to love. How else do you feel about Cancer? The Star. They feel like you're their wish fulfillment and they dreamt small. And since they've met you or whatever they've gone through, I do feel like they're awakening that dreams can come true and that you are something much better than they wished for, that they thought they deserved. You could be dealing with an Aquarius here. Justice, Libra energy. They want to balance things out. I do feel like they have a battle coming on their side before they can come forward. Yeah, Eight of Cups in reverse. I do feel like not in reverse. They need to walk away from something, but I do feel like when they come back around, they're going to give you that puppy look. It's like, do you want me back? Okay. Yeah. Once they sort out whatever is on their side, it's going to be very smooth sailing. I don't feel like there's going to be many obstacles, but this karma, whatever they have that's unfinished, that's going to be tough, but that's not for you to deal with. So, okay. God, I'm about to lose my voice. Ugh. Leo. Where are my Leo people at? I don't have any Leo placements. Ugh. Leo, expect communication, okay? That's the first thing I'm going to say before I even shuffle the deck, because I saw the Eight of Wands on the bottom here, slide under my laptop. Okay. Let's see, Leo. Person on your mind. How do you feel about Leo? How do you feel about Leo? Leo. 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 Devil in reverse. They see you as very pure, like very good-hearted. Could be dealing with a Capricorn here. King of Swords. Yeah, they want to talk to you. Like I said, expect communications. You got this King of Swords upright. Somebody's seeking to talk to you about how they feel. Six of Cups in reverse. They want to let go of the past. They no longer want the past to be an obstacle between the two of you. Eight of Cups in reverse. They want to come back around. They might want to revisit the past, is what I'm hearing, to clarify things, to set things straight. That's what I just heard. They're going to take control of the situation. I feel like this person was lost. I'm getting some songs again, but I'm just going to ignore the songs because I'm catching the energy. This is a quite easy energy to read at the moment. I don't know why. Maybe because we're in the Chinese New Year, the fire horse. But this is somebody taking control. You got the Emperor, and they're not backing down. Like if they were being backed down in the past, or they were stopped, nothing can stop them now. I'm just hearing "Don't Stop Me Now." I'm going to do from Queen. You're their queen. This person could be in the creative industry, doesn't have to be. They're just blurring songs left, right, center here. They see you as very stable. They also feel like you have an ethereal energy around you. I feel like this person is actually catching up on your soul energy. This person might have been very closed off, very not woke. I do feel like this person is going through a dark night of the soul, whether it's small or big, I don't know, but I do feel like they can see you. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. They're hoping that you will, how I'm going to say this. You're going to let go of something you're currently entertaining or will entertain. I do feel like there's another energy that you're looking towards, and you've got your back turned on this person. I see the Pentacles in reverse. I also feel like this person thinks you've reached the peak of your level in terms of your work, of your career, that you might be CEO or you're in control and you just have like a passive income. I don't know why that's important. Maybe because some of you guys have a passive income. Hey, Annabelle. What else? Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I'm hearing, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. They're seeing through lies, through what's fake, what's real, and their surroundings, and they're literally channeling the Hermit. The inner wisdom, knowledge. I also feel like they feel guilty because they didn't see it earlier, and it might be a little too late. Jojo, a little too late. This person could be very creative, okay? I'm just hearing this. These songs. The Fool. Yeah, I do feel like this person is taking a leap of faith, but at the same time, you've got another energy coming in. You could be having somebody new coming towards you, Leo. Yeah, you got two people. You got the Lovers here. That's sometimes the choice literally flew out. You got Gemini, Aquarius on the table, as well as Virgo and Capricorn. And Aries. What else? How else do you feel about Leo? They're conflicted. They're conflicted because they're not sure you already are taken, but they're also conflicted because they don't know if you'll even let them speak. This person is intimidated by you as well. Okay. There's just gonna take some time for them. I do feel like this person is getting all the spiritual downloads and now they have to like figure out how to deal with this. Like you had to do your healing. They're just at the beginning of this. And you also got Sagittarius energy. So patience is key, Leo. No, we don't like it, but hey, it is what it is, eh? Okay, Virgo. Where are my Virgo people at? I know I'm Virgo South Node. Huh? YouTube rejected my own comment? I just heard Virgo South Node. Literally said YouTube rejected your comment. Try changing it a bit. I can't change it because I'm South Node, YouTube. Hey, Volcania. Okay. Hey, Joshua. See. Virgo. I had to write it twice. Is it twice in there? I literally had to write it in twice because the first time it came up that it's not showing. I can see the second one. Yeah, no, just once. They didn't let the first one come in. I mean, they're literally rejecting the owner of Soul of Your Maya. Oh gosh, whatever. Hey, Pinky. Let's see. Virgo. How do you feel about Virgo? How do you feel about Virgo and the energies? Nine of Cups. They have deep, 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 deep feelings for you. I don't feel like this person has accepted it, has told this to you, but I'm also drawn to the 9 on the billiard, on the thing here. 9, sometimes I relate that to September, which is Virgo. This will be especially for September Virgos, okay? Hey, Air. They're not allowing themselves to feel the love for you. Why? They're blocking their heart chakra because they're afraid. They're afraid of the unknown. They're afraid of how you'll react. They're afraid of the love they feel for you. There's a lot of fear around how they feel about you. They keep this very close to themselves. You got the High Priestess. This is on a deep spiritual level. They might have like lucid dreams, like vivid dreams about you. Could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Pisces here. But feelings run deep here. This person is deep in their feelings for you. I'm hearing that song, when I'm feeling blue, all I have to do is take a look at you. Then I'm not so blue. I don't know what that song is. Phil Collins, isn't it? When you're close to me, I can feel your heartbeat. Eight of Pentacles and the Sun in reverse. Is that Virgo or them? Virgo, you've gone through a massive transformation. I feel like them not investing in your energy led you to feeling depressed or sad or grief, and also triggered your spiritual awakening that you had to end. You went through an ego death. I'm just getting the energy of ego death here. This person caused you, triggered you. This is a deep soul connection. The devil. I do feel like you were able to break free. I do feel like you embraced this. I do feel like there came a fire came out of you that was deep hidden, or it's meant to come out. I do feel like the fire horse is going to be good for you guys. I also know that, okay, Virgo, Libra, Leo, and Pisces for the new moon, set intentions for true love, because that's good for those or zodiacs. This FYI, Virgo, okay, and Leo. Wheel of Fortune reverse. Three of Cups. There was a third party here, whether it's their energy, another person, some kind of obstacle that was meant to trigger you or them. Like, this is all soul contract. There's a karmic, deep karmic soul pattern, unfinished business. But you guys had that 5D bitch bestie signed up for this cycle. The Hierophant, yeah. You are meant to learn from this person. This person is meant to learn from you, and there was a third party involved in whichever capacity. How else do you feel about Virgo? Hermit. They feel like you're very authentic. You're very yourself. You found yourself. They see you in a different light. Temperance. They feel like you're more calm, more relaxed. I don't know if you guys had like a clingy energy in the beginning or desperation in the beginning, okay? They don't feel that anymore. They feel like you're very balanced, very in tune with your emotions. You bring calmness to them. Yeah, you're drama free. Anything else for Virgo before we go on? Three of Pentacles. Okay, they either want more than just friendship now, or they know that they hurt a friendship with that you guys had, that's their fault, okay? Take either one of them. Okay. Libras. Put in your placements. Libras. The person that on your mind goes in and out of thinking about you, I do feel like you also might be thinking about them, reaching out to them. You got the King of Swords wanting to fall out sideways. So there's a hesitation of, should I stay or should I go? This could also be them being stuck in something, or you being stuck in something, because this is your energy, Libra. Okay, this could be a side note. See, how do you feel about Libra? Seven of Cups in reverse. They feel like they put an end to something good with you. Like, you were the real deal and they didn't see it. And they literally killed something good. And now they feel like they're missing out on, they feel like you shut them out. Like, you're not letting them in. They have no way of accessing your energy. They feel like they can see you moving on. You might have made it clear that you are not interested, or you're not giving them anything. You're detached. You're neutral. 10 of Wands. It's a burden for them. It's a burden for them. They also feel like you've turned your back on them and you've moved on, and they're wanting to catch up. They're trying to get your attention. I don't know if they're deliberately doing things, hoping you will see it, whether it's posting things or mentioning things to friends. I also feel like this person might put themselves in places where they hope to bump into you. Okay. What else? Okay. What else? How else do you feel about Libra? Page of Pentacles. I want the old back is what I'm hearing. So this person might have gone with somebody new, and now they want the good stuff back. They want the old back. Nine of Pentacles. I do feel like they're going to come in remorseful about what happened because they put 10 of Swords into this connection with you. Yeah, the Lovers fell out. They're going to try and slowly come towards you. Somebody might not like this, okay? Somebody might find out about your person wanting to come towards you, and they're going to try and stop it from happening. It's a little bit like, you know, Ariel and Aladdin. Ariel and Eric, when she's on the boat, and then Ursula turns into the sea witch, where she's a bride, turns into the sea witch, and like, oh, you can't have Ariel. And Eric is like, I'm not going to lose you again. He jumps after Ariel, and Ursula comes, also goes around. Like, there's somebody wanting to stop you guys from coming together, basically. Whether it's something on their side or something on your side, somebody's not happy for you guys to reunite. And it is probably a third party. Temperance. What's this about? Somebody also wants to be like your knight in shining armor and save you. They want to make all your wishes come true. They're hoping that you're going to need their help at some point, that you're going to reach out and ask for help or ask for advice, and that they can come in and help you. They're counting on that. I don't know how, whether they know that you're moving or they've heard that you like a job, and, you know, they want to give you advice, or hoping that you will ask them for help. Libra upright. You've already detached emotionally from them, though, Libra. This is a strong energy, strong connection, but I feel like you've already moved on. The Queen of Cups in reverse, okay? Could be dealing with Aquarius, Gemini, Sag, Pisces. Yeah, there we go. Scorpio. Stop! In the name of love, before you break my heart. No, haven't I been good to you? Haven't I been sweet to you? Stop. In the name of love, before you break my heart. Hey. Hey. Just gonna have another nose blow. Almost said something else there. Jeez, you Maya. That's you, Scorpio. Somebody has the hots for you. Okay, I'm gonna just put this on mute, and I'll be right back with you guys. Yeah, you guys all know what I wanted to say. And it's Scorpio's energy. It's not my energy, for sure. Not mine. Somebody's thinking about you in a sexual way here, Scorpio. Hot Scorpios. Okay. How do you feel about Scorpio? How do you feel about Scorpio? How do you feel about Scorpio? They're bored. They spy on you. Okay. They're bored. They spy on you. They do see you as stable. Give me more on the King of Pentacles. I'm not sure I can get that energy. What am I trying to get here? I feel like every time they come close to you, you go. Air. They feel like every time they're about to reach out, something happens that makes them stop because they hear something about you or they see something, you know. Every time they're about to message you, maybe some kind of picture pops up from you dating somebody else. I don't know. It feels like they're always one step, 10 seconds too late. It's like they have to enter a battlefield. I do feel like this person feels like they'll have to compete for your attention, for your, to get your attention because you're very wanted. The star, yeah, you're the catch. You're the biggest star in the field. You're a catch, basically. You're the best catch for them. Could be dealing with an Aquarius here. The Emperor. I do feel like this person is willing to put up the good fight. I do feel like this person is, I don't know who you guys are dating or are you dating, but there is an energy there where they think they're going to have to need to do, I'm not going to say Kung Fu or martial arts because it feels a bit too extreme, but that's that energy that I feel that they're going to have to put up a fight. They might have to fist pump somebody if you're a dude, or scratch if you're like a woman. Cat fight, dog fight, whatever. Knight of Wands in reverse, impulsive actions. They're gonna try and get your attention. They might act very impulsively. They might even do it stupidly by flirting with other people in front of your face. That might backfire just to get your attention. How else do you feel about Scorpio? Queen of Cups. They have a lot of love for you. I just don't know how much. The only issue I get with this Queen of Cups energy from this card, the energy I'm picking up on, is that it's more their Vajayjay and Dick chakra speaking than their heart. So they're not fully in their heart energy. You're like a prize. You're like a prize to them. They're ready to, let's get ready to rumble. I do feel like this is a slow mover. They still need to grow a bit. But what was I gonna say? They might feel guilty later on about how they react, that they're gonna be reacting impulsively, but it's because of they have that survival instinct. You know, when lions fight for a woman, I mean, it feels literally like they have to put up a fight, but it's also more ego than soul. So they do have like it's their ego that wants them to win. They're not listening to their heart. They want you. with flesh and everything, but their heart is like not, they're not linked to their heart chakra. You know what chakra they're linked to. Okay. Last card. 8 of Cups. They feel bad of leaving you behind. I feel like this person walked away from you and they are regretting that. Okay, Sagittarius. Where are my Saggies at? Let's see what's coming up for Sag. Sag. How do you feel about Sagittarius? Ooh, I have a few Sag risings here. How do you feel about Sagittarius? This person realizes you were their dream fulfillment all come along, like all along. They might have not seen that in the beginning, and now they see. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. See all obstacles in my way. I do feel like this person is still focused on needing to find stability before they take flight towards you. So this is a slow mover. Justice in reverse. They still have to sort something out on their side of things. I don't feel like this is your side. They might still be battling with an energy on their side that's keeping them on their toes. They could be linked. They could be in a karmic relationship. They could be with somebody else. This person, I do feel like this person is tied to somebody else, and they have to like set themselves free legally, whether that's divorce, breakup, moving out. I don't know. Okay. That's why they're not paying attention to you too much. I think their energy is somewhere else. Their focus is somewhere else, but when it comes to how they feel about you, they feel like you're their wish fulfillment. What else? Hi, Wendy. And what did you remember? What else? There's an in and out energy of them coming in, but going again. Happy birthday, Mitza. I do feel like this person is going to test the waters with you, but it's not going to be consistent. It's just to say, like, I hope you're still here, and you're still around. You're still sticking around, or I think they're even hoping for you to even answer them if you message them. Happy birthday, Mitza. What else? Five of Swords in reverse. The only thing that's they're slowing themselves down because something on their energy, something does not want them to go. Okay, something doesn't want them to leave, or someone is trying to keep them from stopping, from going. There might be somebody sweet talking on their side to say, no, don't go, I love you, blah blah blah, but it's all not real. I do feel like this person is keeping the other side at peace, but their eyes are set on you. Got my mind set on you. Mind set on you. Okay. Whatever they're leaving is going to be tough for them. It's a lot of, going to be heavy what they have to leave, but they are going to do it. They're not, and once they do it, they're not going to look turn back around. This is not an energy where they're going to fall back into a pattern and go back to that energy, okay? How else do you feel? They want some clarity with you. They feel like they need to clarify things about how they truly feel, and they want to show you how they truly feel. It feels like they're going to be completely surrendering. You know, when a dog turns themselves on their back and they're like, okay, I give up. Human, psychic, you win. I'll give you anything. And when that person comes in, you can get anything out of them. You know what? That's a very rare energy, time, cycle, pattern, frame, a time frame, a window. There we go. An energy window where you can get anything out of them. So literally ask them everything you all wanted to know, okay? Because this has been a long time coming. This has been a long time coming. And I also feel like it's been burdening you, and you need to let go of that burden as well. Pala? Polo? Paella? What is that? What is that, air? You got Sag, Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius, Taurus, Libra on the table. Okay. Parlay. You know where I first heard parlay? In Pirates of the Caribbean, when Jack Sparrow, Captain Jack Sparrow says it. But that's when he intervenes. He said, have mercy, right? I don't know. Is it the same thing? Meet said 38 is good. That's 11, master number. You're going into a master number. Amel, we're not an Aquarius yet. We're Capricorn. You're too quick. Come back to our timeline, Amel. But yeah, because I'm also turning 38. And my mediumship mentor, she said 38 is going to be a good, it's the master number 11. So embrace that. Hey, Renica. Bodil. Thank you. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you. Okay. Is Amel Black on our timeline? I'm going to be 38 too. Yeah. In exactly 10 days. February 28th. A lot of eights. 2/8/2/1988. So we got to embrace that. Whoever turns has a master number. Make the best of that year. I mean, generally make the best of every year, but 11 is powerful. Okay. Amel's back. Oh, Valentine's Day. Number 10. Okay, Pinky. Well, you're ending a cycle, so next year, get prepared for next year. You got a year to get prepared. Hey, Journey Bruce. Let me just quickly get a sip of my water, guys, because my throat. One moment. Okay, Capricorn. Put it in your placements. I'm just having a cough drop. Okay. These are good. Triple action sore throat relief. Can only recommend. 60, Wendy. You're a bit over half a century. Oh, I'll get Vicks tomorrow. This is the only stuff I got at home. So gonna have to, that will do for now, but Vicks is a good idea. Okay. Capricorn. Let's get back into business. Okay. Capricorn. How do you feel about Capricorn? Ooh, that's nice, Wendy. Why? Somebody thinks you're not relationship material right now because of the past you guys had. They don't want to repeat something from the past that went wrong. They also feel like they can't win with you. I don't know. It feels like they feel like not you're demanding, but they cannot give you what you want or what you need. They also feel like you got other choices and that you've got a new chapter. You've started a new chapter, that you've moved on, that you've changed too much. They see you as an empress, but they also feel like you're very much in demand and that they literally can't keep up with your energy. I'll take all of those comments into consideration. Thank you, Wendy. Thanks, Air and Bodil. What else? Their feelings of you. I do feel like they're trying to figure out what went wrong, why things went wrong. I do feel like they're trying to heal the past for themselves. They also feel like you gave a lot of love and they didn't give enough, but they also feel like they don't have enough to give to you either. Okay. You come up as the Queen of Cups. You got the Emperor and the Six of Cups here. So somebody who is revisiting past memories. I think they might be picking up on past life energies. I don't know why. I feel like because we're out of this Pisces and delusion energy, they see things for how they really are. Wow. Thanks, Renika. How else do you feel about Capricorn? They don't feel safe. They feel like you'll continuously challenge them, that they can't keep up with you, that you're unstoppable, unbreakable. Like the moment that they'll always not feel uncomfortable, but constantly you're growing, evolving, stepping out of your comfort zone and always wanting for more. And they're okay with bare minimum in a way, and I feel like they don't think that you will want that. What else? Hammer in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. I do feel like they're finding, I don't want to say true love, but they with you, it's a challenge of true love. And that they know that this is gonna be emotionally, they'll have to be vulnerable, they'll have to be open. It's not gonna be easy. So it's for them like settling for less is fine. But it feels like even if they do that, you'll still be on their mind nonstop. As the challenge, yeah. Knight of Swords. I feel like if they tell you how they really feel, you'll run away. You'll be scared. You'll just go like, bah, because you want more than this. Lovers in reverse. They don't feel like you'll choose them. Knight of Pentacles. You might have already stopped choosing them. Right now, they don't feel like it's the direction they can take because they can't keep up with you. The wheel is not running in their favor either. I don't feel like the timing is right. It fell out sideways, like the timing ain't quite right. I don't know if it's going to go upwards or downwards because it fell out sideways. Give me one last card. Seven of Wands. There's still a wall for you guys to align because I feel like they need to match your energy. And it is a slow mover with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay? We got Sag, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Cancer, Libra, Taurus, Libra, Virgo, Aries on the table, Scorpio. Could be anybody though. Because we pick up on everybody's bloody energy. Emotions, energies, physicality, everything. Maybe. Ferment peeled garlic and honey and take a teaspoon. I don't know what ferment means. My dinner normally consists of popcorn. When my sister visited me here in the UK, she said, "Sis, here are 12 packs of popcorn. Your dinner for the next 2 weeks is sorted." I'm so terrible in the kitchen. My future person needs to be able to cook. Otherwise, we're not going to survive. Honey and crushed garlic and turmeric. Honey and crushed garlic. I can crush garlic in this crusher crush thing. Like I said, I don't even know the names for these things. That's how bad I am. But come me turning 38, it will all change. I literally considered eating popcorn today, but guess what? When my mom and my sister were here, they literally meal prepped and put stuff in the freezer for me because they knew I ain't gonna cook. So I literally took something out of the freezer this morning, some rice and chicken, which I'm gonna heat up. But they know me too well. So there we go. Thank goodness. They literally came When did they visit me? That's why I was offline. They came Friday morning and they left Tuesday. They left yesterday. They left yesterday in the morning. Hence, I'm back online today. They know Yamaya needs food. I do have my tea, Mitza. Yeah. I give them love and, you know, a place to stay warm and sleep, and they give me food. I might cancel my mini reads tomorrow because nobody's booked yet, just to rest and then do my read on Sunday, my next one. I think that's what I'll do. Just so I'm 100%. I was even considering, wasn't sure if I'm going to go online today, but I was like, I miss my people. I haven't been online in a while. Okay, Aquarius. Amel, you can put in your North Node now. It now is incognito. We're just on it. Ooh, nice air. God, Mitza, you and me have so many placements the same. We're back on your timeline. We're back on your time, Amel. Oh, it's just too quick. We're here now. There we go. Very patient. Oh. Okay. Well, let's do this. Aquarius. That's all right. Oh, hey, Jennifer. Okay, Aquarius. And happy birthday, Aquarians. Okay. How do you feel about Aquarius? Justice. They want to set stuff straight. Could be dealing with the Libra here. The Empress in reverse. They want to set straight why they treated you badly. This person could have like disappointed you. They want some clarification, some communication here. They want to keep this going with you. They don't want to get kicked out of your lives. They want to not revive something. It's more like they want to keep things the way things were with you when things were good. They're not willing to lose you or let you go. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. Somebody let you go, and now they're realizing, oh, I love Aquarius. Oh. Feels like you're a little bit the one that got away. They're healing, but I do feel like they're gonna, they're coming in. They're gonna overcome something very smart and cleverly. They need to do something very cleverly in order to come towards you, whether that's escaping another energy that they're stuck in. I'm just hearing I have to maneuver my way out. And I don't use the word maneuver. So somebody likes the word maneuver here. But it feels like a quest. Something at their side is revealing itself as done and dusted, done, dead, and done. I think a lot of people assume that whatever they're in is going to last forever, a lifetime, but surprise, it was all fakey McFaker man, okay? I do feel like you You saw through the bullshit. And you moved on. It's Aquarius. No. That once you moved on, things went downhill for them. They were constantly fighting on their side. Things just weren't working out. It was like you were their good luck, their lucky charm, because when you left, they were just constantly battling and things were just not working out. Like their car broke down, this happened, that happened. The minute you exited their life, things went south, downwards. How else do you feel about Aquarius? They're spying on you. They see you moving to calmer waters. Four of Cups in reverse. You make them very happy. They miss you a lot. They're very sad. They cry. Okay. I'm not going to laugh because this is not nice, but they cry at night when nobody watches them. It feels like they're crying in their castle. You know what song I'm getting? I'm a little yellow fish in a deep blue sea. Can somebody help me? Cry me a river. Yeah. It's somebody who feels helpless. They're very depressed. The sun in reverse. Okay. And I'm trying to feel empathy for this person, but these DMs have driven us through the shit, through hell, through warfare, spiritual, emotional, vomit. So I'm like, I'm sorry, I cannot sympathize with your little, sorry. This is not Yumaya. I'm still a human. I'm not an enlightened monk, but now it's their time to suffer. From what we went through, have fun, good luck. Eight of Swords, they feel trapped. Oh, woe is me. They're holding back. Something's coming to an end, though. It's something, a marriage, a relationship, a home is ending on their side. Okay, you got the Four of Wands with the Ten of Swords. Something's coming to an end. So, am I sure of what? You know, it's like, and I love, I'm just making a comparison. It's like, I'm not saying this is not me putting people into a box or energies, but men couldn't give birth because they couldn't deal with the pain of giving birth that women have to deal with. So it feels like now this energy, whether it's a woman or a man, it's a divine masculine energy. Okay, it can be also a woman, but they cannot, the pain is for them unbearable. And we're like, this was normal to us, so stop being a little crybaby. It feels like what we were suffering for years, not only months, they are maybe having like dealing with it for, let's say they're starting to deal with it more and more, and they're just, I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop ranting. There you go, Mita. They would need an epidural. Where we don't need an epidural, they would need it. There we go. Thank you, Air. Thank you, Mita. Okay. Last signs starting tomorrow or day after tomorrow, Pisces. Right, Pinky Love? I have no sympathy at the moment. I'm just like, cry me a river, like Bodo said. Okay, Pisces. We are gonna do an all signs their sign or all signs your sign after this, or all signs timeline. So if you can think of anything, let me know. But let me know after Pisces. I'm just giving you the heads up right now. Okay, Pisces. How do they feel about you, Pisces? How do you feel about Pisces? Page of Swords. They're worried. I do feel like this person made a wrong judgment call when it came to you. Is this Pisces? I feel like they feel at fault for how things went down. This is them. Somebody's waking up to what they did to this connection. I could be dealing with a Scorpio, Libra, Virgo. They're aware of how much they had fault in what happened between you guys. You got the Lovers. They might have chosen somebody else or made a different choice, but this is, they feel like something they did caused you guys to drift apart. Okay. I do feel like this is a long time coming, or a long journey that you guys are about to reconcile. I do feel like there's an energy of you guys coming back together. This is a long time coming down this road, or whatever that song is called. Death in Reverse. There's a rebirth of this connection with this person. There's a lot of major arcana. I do feel like they are awake, or they will, especially with the energies now having changed. The Hangman. They've surrendered. They're seeing things from a different perspective. They want to give to this. Could be around October, November. And they're taking impulsive actions towards what they want, because their heart, what is the Knight of Cups reverse about? They're having to heal the fear of love. This person still needs to work on themselves in terms of what real love is. I feel like this person could have been a player in the past, emotionally unavailable. What a surprise. But I do feel like they are taking clumsy action because they're not in your energy. How do you feel about Pisces? King of Wands in reverse. Very impulsive, out of control. This person could have lost out on a big deal of something on their side. Things aren't going well. There's a lot of battling on their side, a lot of arguments, whatever they're in, okay? What's going on? How do you feel about Pisces? Seven of Swords. They lied about saying this is over with you guys. They're still hoping for a way to come back around. They might have lied to you in the past. But they're still hoping. There's still that kind of wishing and hoping and da-da. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lot of sevens here, so July could be important. They're not investing right now because they are emotionally, A, not available, but B, there's an energy of them being emotionally, well, not on your level. That's also another thing, but there's a sense of they're afraid of this deep love for you. Page of Cups in reverse, Chariot, Two of Cups in reverse. They went from one bad situation to a next karmic situation. This person could have dealt with several karmic loves since you've known them. I don't feel like this is a one-off. It feels like there's repeat patterns since you've met this person, like constantly dealing with a different soulmate. They're gonna get their heart broken. They're also broken that they hurt you. They don't want to miss out on you, okay? They see you got your back turned to them, but they want to come in because you make them happy. There you go. Last card. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They want to commit to you, or they could be committed. That's why they might not come in, okay? They could be committed to something that's not real love and that's causing them heartbreak as well. You got Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Scorpio on the table. Okay. Last one. All signs, their sign, all signs, your sign, all signs, timeline. What do people want? Also, timestamps will be in after the live as usual, as you guys know. Meetze, what do you want? It's your birthday. You can choose. Oh, it's your birthday present. All signs, your sign, all sign, their sign, we're all signs, timeline. And what topic? You know, we just had feelings for you, okay? So not that one. Okay, what they want to tell us but don't. Go, shawty. It's your birthday. You gotta party like it's your birthday. Okay, and there's 55 in the room. Change is coming. Let's see. All signs, their sign. What they want to tell you but don't. If you're dealing with an Aries, they want to tell you that they've changed, that they've gone through a transformation, but they're still acting like a player. It's protection. It's them not wanting to be vulnerable. So they're giving off a different energy. Well, they're pretending to be a player, but deep down they've already transformed that. So it's more of them putting a mask on to not be vulnerable. But it's like, nobody can touch me. Nobody can break my heart. Dealing with a Taurus, what they want to tell you is they no longer are investing in somebody or something, but they want you're their wish come true. So they've stopped and like growing with somebody else or putting a conscious effort in. You're dealing with a Gemini. They want to tell you that the reason why they are guarded is because they are having issues in their, whoever they're dealing with, something's going really bad on their side, and that's why they're trying to not let the world see about things are not going well behind closed doors. That's what they want to tell you, but they don't. I don't know why they want to tell you that. Why would they want to tell you that? Because then they can justify why they're not talking to you. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they want to tell you that if you guys were to try it again, it needs to be going back. It needs to go into a new energy, and it cannot go back to the old. You need to let go of the past, and you need not to blackmail it or bring it up. I don't know why that's very specific. Again, I'm just the messenger. Do not shoot the messenger. If you're dealing with a Leo, they want to tell you that they are meant, oh gosh, I mean, this is a Freudian slip. Physically, mentally, and financially not in a great place. Things are getting out of control. Like they're not in control. The only thing they can control right now is their emotions and how they feel about you, but everything around them feels like it's crumbling down. I'm hearing London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. I don't even know if that's the right lyrics. Some kind of security or something that they thought was stable is falling apart. Aw, thank you, Meetsa. This right back at you. Your wish is my command. Ding. Okay, focus. If you're dealing with a Virgo, what they want to tell you, what they want to talk to you about what they lied to you about things they didn't tell you. They want to clarify that. If you're dealing with a Libra, they want to tell you that they learned their lesson and they're in control. They want to come back and take control of this connection. I'm hearing that song, and at last I see the light. I think it's from Entangled, when the lights go up. Isn't that like also not Chinese New Year, but it's that light year where they, anyways, from Entangled, that Prince singing, at last I see the light. Okay. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they want to tell you that they are emotionally just not ready, or they are not available, and that you need to move on. I don't know. Or there's another energy of them. They feel like they can't catch up with you on an emotional level, and that they think you deserve better. Let's put it that way. It's a bit nicer. That's the only energy I'm getting. A very, very, very small percentage. They want to tell you that, yeah, they're not emotionally ready and they're trying to get over you. Emphasis on trying. Okay, that means they can't. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they want to tell you they're not ready for commitment, but they do want to be back in your good books. Maybe even start like a friendship, or I don't know. Some of them are out for the booty. I don't know who this is, okay? Because Sagittarius, they might just want like a booty call here. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they want to tell you that they made a decision. They're ready to go to war. In a sense, they're ready to confront what's on their side. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they want to tell you that they're not ready to start over new or a new beginning, and they're trying to balance things on their side, work things out on their side. If you're dealing with a Pisces, they want to talk to you, but they're emotionally unavailable. Okay, the overall energy for everybody is keep detaching and put an end to this cycle. Just keep on doing what you're doing, but also this person is also going through a divorce or starting to end things on their side. Okay, y'all. Thank you for being here, for being so patient, for your lovely energy. I'll be back on Sunday. I'm going to cancel my mini reads for tomorrow just because I'm not feeling well. And Sunday I'm doing the energy that's going to be important for you. Who or what. It could also be a what, okay? For Pisces season or at the moment. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm losing my voice now. So I'm going to shut up. Thank you all for being here. Timestamps are going to come. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and hype. I love you all. And I will see you in a couple of days. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.